Good morning, everyone. Just left the Petro about 10 minutes ago on the I-80, heading towards Chicago. I'm going to make it somewhere near St. Louis today. I'm trying to make it to a Flying J out there. Nice thing, it's Sunday. I'm going to be driving to Chicago without dealing with rush hour, which I'm always happy about. Yeah, slept really good last night. Yeah, a little miserable out today. Really windy. Again, I'm happy I have a heavy load. And as you can see, I'm just having a hard time keeping this truck on the road. It's blowing me so hard. Yeah, just a lot of rain. Getting a free truck wash here, which I'm okay with. Keeps the truck warm. It's too bad to just scrub it a little better. I'll get a really nice truck wash when I get back into Winnipeg on Monday. I was looking at a few comments on my YouTube channel. One person, his name is Mike. Last name or first name starts with a K, but your middle name had a Mike in it in your comment, Mike. So I apologize if I don't know how to say your first name. You said you were just getting your CDL or your trucker license, your commercial license, or you're getting it, one or the other, and you just wanted to know what to expect. Well, my friend, I'll tell you what you can expect. If trucking is in your blood, you're going to love it. You're going to love it if you love to travel. You don't have a truck that beeps at you every 5 seconds every time you go. That's what this one does. I'm changing into gears automatically and it's beeping and letting me know this. I got to find some way to get them to, if they can turn that off or something. That's getting annoying. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, if you like traveling, it's for you. If you're married, make sure you have an understanding with your girl, your wife, that you may be on the road for 2 or 3 weeks at a time. It all depends. Breakdowns happen sometimes if she's okay with it. If you're a single person, hey man, just go. Go and explore as much of the Canada and US as you can. If you don't know about driving the US, you gotta try it. It's totally different from driving in Canada. Better truck stops, better rest areas, just better everything. The interstates, the highways. What else can you expect? I don't know what else to say except if you really enjoy driving and you enjoy seeing a lot of scenery, you're going to expect a lot of that. And if you're a Christian, my friend, bring your Bible with you. You'll be spending a lot of time with God, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And then someone else left me a comment. Oh yeah, I was also going to say there, Mike, make sure the company that you're with, or at least the driving school that you're going to be dealing with, and maybe you're already through that and already have your test, make sure the company you're with, or the driving school, make sure they really give you some really good courses on backing in, because that's going to be really important, especially when you need to back into stalls, in loading docks, rest areas, truck stops. I notice a lot of guys at truck stops, it takes them so long to get into a spot, they still don't know what they're doing. I've also been in situations where one poor truck driver, she couldn't get into a stall at a loading dock, and she was getting really frustrated. So I got out and offered to help her with it. She asked, can you just back it in for me? I said, yeah, sure, I can do that. Just because she had not been in a Freightliner before, and that was her first gig, really. And I know how hard it is to back in with the Freightliners because the turning radius is so different. I have so much easier of a time backing into loading docks with this truck than I did with the Freightliner. Just because the Freightliner it doesn't turn as sharp. These trucks turn like a city truck. Turn on a dime, which is really nice. So make sure you have some extra experience on backing up and that. But what to expect in a nutshell, a new adventure. It's going to be a new adventure, something you're definitely not used to. It's a lot of fun. Keep your eyes focused on the road and not on your phone. I see a lot of people when I drive by. They're on their phone with one hand, and they're on the rumble strips on the side of the shoulder. It's like, oh my gosh. So I try to get out of their way as fast as I can. Not only four-wheelers, but you also see it with the truck drivers too. But overall, have a good time. Have a lot of fun. Keep a journal. Really, keep a journal at the end of your day. Just write down what you did. You'll go back one day, you'll look back a few years and you'll be like, oh wow, that is really cool what I experienced. Because I still have some stuff that I wrote down back in 2013, and I always find it very fun to go back and look at it. But I also have all my videos I can look back at. I can look at some of the videos of the very first year I was driving. So I guess I have a diary, it's on video. So there you have it, Mike. Hope that helped a little bit. Getting a little bit of hail here. Winter does not want to let go. Yeah. Bet you it's nicer weather up in Canada. It's kind of strange. But then again, you do get that kind of weather when you're near the Great Lakes, and Lake Michigan is just over here. Can't see it, but get some bizarre weather along the Great Lakes. Well, this is typical traffic going into Chicago. It's also snowing. Yeah, I don't want to say any more about that. Gee, wouldn't it be nice to take a run down in California? I'm getting a little tired of this stuff, you know that? It's been with us, been plagued with this stuff for like the last 8 months. It's done. We're done now. And it's Sunday, and it's gridlock traffic. I don't know what's going on up here. I'm guessing they got some kind of road work or something going on up here. Yeah. It's early in the morning too. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Oh well, nothing I can do. Oh, there's an ambulance trying to get through. It's got to be an accident. There's an ambulance behind trying to get through. Hold on there, guy. There's an ambulance trying to get through, so I'm just gonna straddle this lane here. I'm guessing there's an accident up here. This is why we're all held up here. There's another one. Yeah, looks like it's an accident. Yeah. Yeah, we got a fire truck, I think, coming up. Is that a fire truck there, or is that another meat wagon there?
Fire truck, ambulance, I don't know where they're going, but they're going. Yeah, be a meat wagon coming up. Still left lane on shoulder.
Must be a bad accident up here. Got that many coming up there. Well, with the hail and the rain and the snow and everything. I don't know how anybody can use an echo like that. You can't understand what the guy's even saying. It's so hard on the ears. Well, this is crazy, man. This I-80 is just got accidents everywhere. Here's one that just happened here. There was another one just behind me there. And of course the one we went through earlier. This is concrete. This isn't asphalt. And when it gets close to freezing temperatures, it can be very, very slick. And I guess people just aren't paying attention to that. I'm noticing a lot of the trucks that are driving in the other direction in cars are covered in snow, so it looks like I'm going to be driving into a snowstorm. Unbelievable. I would have never guessed for the life of me I was going to run into a snowstorm in April. And it's just getting worse and thicker now. Unbelievable. Jeez. It's the really wet stuff too, which isn't very good, because when it ends up on the road and a truck or car goes by, it just covers your windshield full. I don't know how far this goes. I can only imagine how long I'm going to be driving in this. I got to stop for a DOT break soon. I'm probably not going to make the location where I wanted to go to tonight, because I've been doing like roughly 40 to 50 miles per hour for the last hour and a half. So I've lost a lot of time now. Oh well, what do you do? Nothing you can do. And also I got a warning that comes up on my thing here. Beep, 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 beep. You got water in your fuel. Really? How did that happen? My gas continued to... Oh, we're starting to get warm here. Probably have my grill covered. Yeah, it's telling me I got water in my fuel. All my caps are on and everything. I know that, so I don't know what's going on. This truck is... I'm starting to have second thoughts about it. Look at this. I've seen probably 6 or 7 accidents so far. It's like they just don't know how to drive it out here. People are just driving too fast, too close to each other. This guy over here, he's went right off the road into the ditch. And I got a feeling my grill is covered. Man, there's got to be a place up here I can pull over and stop. Well, looks like it's starting to lighten up a little bit here. But I gotta stop for my 30, and there is a Oasis Travel Center that's up here, and I'm hopefully will be able to I wonder if it's on the other side of the toll or if it's beforehand. Can't see much on my windshield. Let's see. I've never been to one of these before, so I'm not entirely sure. Trucks and buses keep right. I'm noticing something too. These brakes don't work very well on this truck. Not like the disc brakes. I'm so used to disc brakes, and these are like the regular brakes. Yeah, they don't grab quite like the other ones do. And I got to clear all that snow. I know I got a lot of snow on my grill. I'm just guessing it's covered because my fan keeps kicking in. Hopefully there's a place I can pull over here. Ooh, I might see a spot. Nope, there's a bobtail sitting there. Why does... Come on, tell me there's one here. Yes, sir. The last two. And I can squeeze in here. Thank you, Lord. Wow. Look at this. Can you believe it? Look at all this. No wonder my fan was kicking in every 3 minutes. But you know what? I took off the weather front, and it's in the trunk of my car right now because there was nowhere else to put it. But it's not going to do me a whole lot of good right now, having it there. I didn't think I'd need it anymore. Surprise, surprise. Okay, I'm all done my DOT break. It now says I have 5 hours and 11 minutes left to drive. So, yeah, that guy got pulled over for some reason and they're parking him. I don't know why. But it's starting to get a little bit brighter, which is telling me that hopefully we'll be out of this stuff soon. Hopefully. Brand new seat and it's already squeaking. Isn't that hilarious? Okay, I gotta get over here. Anybody's gonna let me in. So we'll have to figure out and calculate exactly where we're gonna end up later on. I just hope it doesn't take my... Last time I took a 30 off and it went to 30 minutes and I started rolling. It didn't acknowledge it. I had to stop for another 30. That was a real pain in the butt. So now I let it go to 31 minutes. So that should work. I hope. Come on, baby. Hasn't figured out I'm driving yet. Now it says I'm driving. 5:11. Thank you very much. So, let's hope that this stuff dwindles away and we can see some dry roads. Yeah. Well, apparently there is one heck of a backup on the I-90. And apparently it's like 9 miles. 9 miles of backup. Which I really can't afford to be doing that. So, there is a way you take 82 onto 12 and it'll bypass all of it. Should bypass all of it for sure, and because I really can't afford to waste any time right now. I mean, I may not even make it to my location now because of this. There's just been one delay after another today. It's just been horrendous. Just crazy stuff. One delay after another. Well, this is really nice. It gives me another opportunity to see have a closer look at some of these towns. This one being Boston. A little bit of a detour, a little scenic route. Don't get to do this very often. Hopefully wide enough where I can take it. Take it out, or it's going to shove me through the windshield, Ray. Buddy. Don't understand that. I'm straddling this lane and this guy is still trying to get in my lane. I'm doing this on purpose, pal, so I can make the turn. So you want to lose your vehicle, that's up to you. There we go. That's all I needed. Perfect amount of room. This place looks really clean. The streets are nice and clean. And I get to drive through an old part of town. I love this. Look at that old building there. Juneau County. Bet you that's the courthouse. Look at all these beautiful buildings here. What a treat this is. What a treat. The Bank of Boston. Wow. Kind of glad this happened. Gives you an opportunity to enjoy a little history. A few more old buildings down there. You can tell that used to be a hotel by the hotel sign on the top. Yeah, very, very nice. And you know something I really love about this country? The people here are so patriotic. They really are. You see a lot of the houses and you'll see like an American flag sitting out front. I'm sure I'll see one before I get back on the highway. Very nice neighborhood. I got 12 minutes left. 12 minutes left of driving, and it's 3 minutes to the Flying J. I'll tell you something else that I did. Because we are so close to St. Paul and Minneapolis, I knew there wasn't going to be any parking. I just knew there wasn't. Sunday, guys are going to probably be making deliveries in the morning. So I reserved a spot. I called ahead of time and I reserved one of their... this place has 8 spots for 8 reserved spots. So I called ahead of time and reserved. And I've accumulated about 900 points on my loyalty card. And I will say this too, if you're getting into this industry and it's a regular place to fuel at, maybe Flying J or Love's, get a loyalty card and swipe that card every single time you buy fuel or purchase something in the store, because it adds up. Because I'm telling you, it's pretty well going to cover my parking, because it's $15 to reserve a spot, and that's going to be paid for simply from fueling up. And I checked on the meter on my app, and it says that this place is full. Whether that's true or not, we'll find out. It seems like they got a couple reserved spots there. One of them's got my name on it. So get a loyalty card and make sure you get those points, because they do add up and they're very convenient. And I had a feeling this place was going to fill up. So we'll make our way into the fueling island. We'll pile up some fuel in our tanks, Why is it? Oh, it's the exit only. Okay, well maybe we'll get our fuel in the morning then. So look at this. People are literally parking anywhere. Anywhere. Wow. Jam-packed in here. So we got to find out where the reserve spots are. And I think they are right in front. How convenient is that? Look at this. No parking at all. Boy, did I call that one right. Oh, there's one spot over there. There's one spot over there. I don't think you can park there. But I reserved a spot, I'm gonna take it. It's right in front too. Why not, huh? And yeah, this is the one I'm gonna take. Good morning, everyone. I'm still out here in Roberts. I just finished doing my... Yeah, I know. I'll check the engine when I get to Winnipeg. Or just have to... Looks like they just have to clear the code. Yeah, just finished my pre-trip. Getting my fuel. And we're ready to hit the interstate and deal with rush hour traffic going through St. Paul. No doubt about that. We know that's coming. Nice day out here compared to what we were dealing with yesterday with all the snow. My gosh, what a nightmare that was. Yeah. And I was able to get my video uploaded, which I'm very happy about. And I'm going to remember this flying J.
500 feet, turn right onto Wisconsin 65 South.
I'm only using the Google there. What's it doing here? Am I going the wrong way?
Take the next right onto Wisconsin 65 South, then use the right lane to take the ramp to I-94
You're
west.
confusing me, lady. I know where I'm going. All of a sudden the map is upside down. I'm like, huh? Anyway. I'm gonna remember this location because I was able to get my video uploaded and the Wi-Fi speed was like really fast. It was like 17 megabytes, or should I say megabits per second. Okay, I gotta shut her off. Now she's getting too noisy. Shh, quiet, lady. I know where I'm going. You don't need to tell me. The only reason why I was using the Google is because I wanted to see what the traffic was like going through St. Paul area, and of course it's red. If you do a Google, I never use Google to find my locations because they will not tell you about truck routes. They tell you, hey, you can get under that 7-foot overpass. Sure you can. They don't know you're a truck. But I like to make the route because if the route is all red, generally that's the way you're supposed to go. It'll let you know whether or not there is a lot of bad traffic, whether there's a major detour, as you seen yesterday when I had to go through that little town to avoid all that traffic on I-90. So there you have it. So we are about an hour or 45 minutes outside of St. Paul. I'm hoping by that time traffic will be a little bit better. It'll be about 8:30. Still probably going to be bad, but it won't be as bad as it is right now, probably. just north of Fargo on the I-29, and when I was making my way up this way, I don't know the area. I don't know it at all, and I thought there was just a lot of lakes that were along the side of the highway, when in fact I found out later it was flooding, and this rain is not helping their situation. You can't see anything right now, but as we get closer to Grand Forks, you're going to see it. Right from here, the next 30 miles or so, it's flooded pretty bad along the sides. And when we go through Grand Forks, you're going to see some of the river is literally over. It's beyond its banks, and I'm not sure what kind of flooding we're going to see when we go through there. But this rain is not going to help the situation. Hopefully it's not raining over there. But as we make our way north here towards the Canadian border, we're going to see more and more flooding. Well, I'm about 58 miles away from Pembina, and look at this. Look at this water. It's almost on the road. It's almost on the road. It's like a huge lake. Wow. As far as the eye can see. That's crazy. It was not like this when I came through here last week. This has risen a lot. Something must have breached. Oh my goodness. And there's some flashing lights ahead. I wouldn't be too surprised if the water is on there, if it's on the highway or the interstate. Look at this. Look at how much water this is. You've got a farm over there. They've got their own little island now. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. What is going on up here? Look at how much water is here. Wow. These signs are telling me there's water on the road. Look at this. It's almost on the interstate here. They've got it down to one lane here. Oh. Maybe in another couple of days this is all going to be closed. This is nuts. Wow. That's really crazy. It's like a big lake. I guess what they're trying to do, they're trying to build a bit of a miniature little dike along here, I think. Wow, isn't this crazy, man? Oh, wow. Look at that, it's just about on the road. In some places it is. They got a snowplow trying to keep the water off the road. My gosh. Wow. That satellite antenna over there, that's almost underwater. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We're just a little bit of a distance from the border. It's right there. So I'll call it a circle check. There's an organization called Customs, Trade, and Partnership Against Terrorism, CPAT or whatever. CPAT. I don't know how you say it. Anyway, the acronym is CTPAT. It's what it is. It's What it is every single time you cross the border, you need to do a thorough check of your truck. Not like a pre-trip, but you need to check and make sure nothing's been tampered with on your vehicle. For example, you got to look for anything that might have been smuggled on your vehicle, people, drugs, anything. So when your company is a part of this organization, you're telling the customs, every time this truck crosses the border, I am looking to make sure nothing's been messed with. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go outside and take a look and see and make sure nothing's been messed with my truck and trailer. The first thing I check is under the hood, and just because somebody could have easily snuck underneath. When the guy is doing a pre-trip, you're supposed to pop the hood, but a lot of guys creaking and groaning. A lot of guys don't. So what I'm going to look for is where somebody could reach around and strap anything maybe to the leaf spring, or inside here maybe. And everything looks okay. Checking your battery compartment. That looks okay. And of course, yeah, you gotta cover your own tail. You never know. Like when I was sitting over there doing my 30 and I was in the bathroom. Actually, I didn't do a 30 in the bathroom, but anybody could have done. They just gotta look at your plates and go, oh, that guy's heading for Canada. You got to look in the obvious spots to see where anybody can reach over and put something. Because if you go across the border and they want to inspect you and they find, sorry about the wind, if they find something, you're responsible. Especially if you're a CPAC member, however you say it. Good look here, and there is an air tank that I'm going to check too. It's not messed with, anything's on it. Nothing on the cross members. The reason why I'm looking in here, as you can see, there is a little space spot there that people can't siphon your fuel, but it's a little compartment down there. Could put something in there. Okay, looks good. And for those of you that haven't seen my other videos, you always have your bill of lading and your ACI right where your picture and your name and everything is on your passport. So the only thing they need to do is just open it up, scan your PAR sticker, take a look at your passport or scan that or whatever they do with it, and you're on your way. I couldn't help but share this with you. Look at these clouds just about at our yard, and just look at that ugly system that's coming in. I'm wondering what that's going to bring. That's going to bring hail, maybe a thunderstorm. Way in the distance you can see Winnipeg, the city. And look at the size of this system that's coming in. Ugly. I may not need to get a truck. You know, I may not need to get a truck washed. That rolls through. Yeah, I've got some lightning over there happening. Yeah, that's going to be a pretty nasty storm coming up. Whew. Just finished a complete inspection on my truck and trailer as we start another 70-hour cycle. This is what's on the agenda to start off my 70. I have 2 drops in St. Paul, Minnesota, and yeah, right inside, right in the city, so we're going to get a nice look at St. Paul. And what I have coming back, I don't know yet. Yeah, I don't really know what's happening after that. There's a really nice guy there. That's Jeff, our maintenance guy. Super guy. Get stuff done too, which I like. Very busy guy though. Wouldn't want his schedule. Yeah. So we got a little bit of weight on us here. I'm gonna have to stop at the scale. We got a new Flying J just before the border. I'm gonna stop at that one there and I'm gonna scale my load. Because the built-in scale on the truck, I don't know if I can get through the gate here without having to get out. I think I'll be able to. Thanks, Jeff. He's holding it for me. All right. Thank you, sir. So it says my axle load is well, wait a minute. It says my axle load on my truck is 12,777. So when I get scaled, I'm going to compare that and see how accurate that is. Or at least how far off it is. That way I'll be able to at least judge what's on my drives. So I don't, it's excuse me, it's aluminum more or less what I have on board. And it's getting delivered to a junkyard or aluminum recycling place or something. So I can tell I'm not that terribly heavy, but I'm still going to scale it anyway just to be on the safe side. It may be fine on my drives, it could be heavier on my trailer, so anything and everything to avoid getting a citation for being too heavy. Got to do things by the book. You better believe it. Yeah, this e-log thing is a little wacky. I stopped on the other side of the border to do my 30-minute DOT break. I figured I might as well, then I could just keep going. Well, I was stopped off duty for 31 minutes and went, okay, ready to go. Started to roll. It showed me that it gave me my 8 hours. And I'm like, great, excellent, we can get going now. 2 minutes or 1 minute later, it took the 8 hours away and gave me back 4 hours again. I don't know what is going on with this thing, but because I can't put it in drive automatically, like With the other ones I've had before, you can actually push drive when you're ready to go. This one, it won't let you do that. It automatically puts it in. So if you start rolling, all of a sudden it thinks that you've already been driving for 4 minutes, and it doesn't recognize your 30-minute DOT break, and this is getting really frustrating. It's twice now this has done this to me. So I'm gonna try it again, and if it fails again, then I'm just gonna phone someone and ask them to edit it for me, because I don't have time to keep constantly taking breaks all the time, because this thing doesn't know the difference whether you're moving or not. Yeah, a little frustrating. So, come on, light. Today, thank you. I'll tell you one thing, I just finished updating my GPS yesterday. It's a good thing. It'd be really confusing if I didn't have a good GPS. There's St. Paul. What a beautiful little city. Looks great. Not a big city. Small enough where it's charming. And I believe we're going to end up in an industrial section. Probably going to see a lot more of the city tomorrow. It looks like... yeah, this is the one I want. I don't know which way I'm going here. First time here. Alright, I just got a hold of my dispatch, and after this other drop, we're heading to Lakeville, Minnesota to do a trailer swap. Yeah, how about that? I don't get that very often. Yeah, trailer swap. So I guess we're going to drop the empty after we sweep it, of course, and then pick up a loaded one and head back to Winnipeg. Which is a good idea, because I don't want to spend too much time out here, because the way that river was, or that area, the flooding area there in North Dakota was looking, I don't know how much longer that highway is going to be open. So we make our way to this place, and we won't have to fight with any rush hour because we're already here. We're already in the city. So they're on this side, obviously, so we got to get down here and look for a scale. nice tight area in here. Looks nice and wide here, but you don't quite know where you need to enter the building. That's the problem here. And if you make a mistake, then what do you do? I don't see a scale there. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna take a guess. As I looked on Google Map again, I'm gonna take a guess. This is their complex, and this looks like a scale to me. Okay. Well, apparently, I gotta go around the block to that other entrance. So this was the right way in. And once I'm done, I gotta come back so they can weigh me and find out how much lighter I am. And I guess it's all by pound, which is obvious. Well, at least it'll be easy to get out of here. So that's the entrance over there I need to make my way into. All right, my friends, I'm all done here at West Rock. 2 hours to unload half of a trailer. Oh well, at least it's done. We are on our way to our pick. Well, actually, we're going to swap trailers. That's what we're going to do. It's going to be probably one of the easiest things I've had to do. But looks like we're going to have a chance to go right by Minneapolis, the city of Minneapolis. Every time I come through here, I've always wanted to get a look at the city, and now we're going to get that chance. Anyway, we have located the shipper. Whether or not I went in the right way or the wrong way, maybe 2 ways into this place. I hope. I hope. I think there is. Yeah, we're gonna find out in a hurry here. It really does help when they put a sign up and tell you where the trucker entrance is. That helps a lot. You don't always see that though. Okay. We switched our trailers and we're ready to go. When the weather gets a little nicer, I'll be using my body cam more, and you guys will be able to see a little bit more of what I'm doing outside the trailer. But while it's still a little bit chilly, I have to wear the sweater. And because I have to wear the sweater, it gets hot. Especially when you're wearing that other thing, that body cam. All right. So we are off like a herd of turtles. And I was hoping to make it to the border. This guy's sitting right in the middle of the road. I don't know what he's doing. I don't think I'm going to make the border today. I'm going to be like a half an hour short. He's right in the middle of the road. That's kind of funny, actually. So I'm going to have to get a hold of my dispatch and let them know This load is going to Calgary too, so I'm wondering why I'm taking it to Winnipeg. I'm sure there's some reasoning behind that, but I'm going to verify it, make sure they're aware of that. So anyway, off we go. We must be really light too, because I have no issue going or accelerating, but I'm still going to weigh it anyway, just to be on the safe side. My friends, we are in Grand Forks, and this is where I'm going to be staying for the night, because I really don't have a whole lot of time to get over the border. I do believe this is the place we want to go. I think this is it. It's supposed to be an AM truck stop, but it doesn't seem to be it, unless they've changed the name or something. But plenty of parking. No issue here. Look at all this. I didn't expect to see any problems with parking right here anyway. Not this early. But yeah, we just decided that it's probably a good idea if we just make our way back out there in the morning. And tomorrow we have a load out of Winnipeg that is going to... Come on, truck. That's right, Tinkerbell. Ding, 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 ding. You're in reverse. Yeah. Well, anyway, the load we have is going to Winnipeg, or should I say... I'm sorry, that bell just distracts me so much. I listen to that thing constantly. It drives you crazy. Wow, these spots are weird. Anyway, there it goes on again. I don't know why it keeps turning on every time I go into forward. Okay, so let's see if we can get this right. We're picking up a load in Winnipeg tomorrow, and it's going to Richmond, BC. Yay, I said it. Congratulations, Ray. Yeah, it's too bad. That little bit of a delay sitting at that place, that kind of messed everything up. But oh well, it doesn't matter. I don't have to pick up this load until about 11:15 or 11:30 tomorrow, which will give me plenty of time to get there. And then hook up to it and then be on my way to Richmond. And I know this particular program hasn't been very exciting. Some of them are, some of them aren't, right? I mean, some are boring. Some are just flat out, well, this is the way it is. But other times it's a little bit more exciting. So we're gonna call it an afternoon, and we'll catch up with you in the morning.